all night. Say it. I want all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I want all night.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option, due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill.
I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. Fame's been waiting. Just as I recall that ass is still amazing. Playing, baby. Saying, baby. Love is shit, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead and put a drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Yeah. It's just taking that off of me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't make me wait, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill.
I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone. Yeah.
Claps.
Baby, I'm late, but I want to say hi to. Say hey, you mouth. Now she gonna get motion sickness, child. All right. Who in this mall? Who in this mall? Do my ladies run this mother? Hey, Miss Cheryl Huff. Hey, Miss Ann Green. Hey, Torrance Girl. Hey, Marcella. Hey, Miss Glory. Marcella, I might need you to come up for something. Hey, Miss Gloria. Hey, Rose. Hey, Miss Sweet Asses. Hey, Mrs. Washington. Hey, Torrance Girl. Oh, that was video already. Sweet Asses. Hey, Kim I. Hey, Upper Tay. Y'all do what she said. Hit that like button, okay? Hey, Capricorn Queen. Hey, Miss QT Pie. Hey, Playtime. Hey, Ariel Angel. Hey, Drea. Hey, S White, just a girl from Jersey trying to be Mo. Hey, Queen of Cups. Hey, Cut and Paste T-shirt. Hey, Miss KBI. Hey, Miss Maria. Hello, brown skin. Is this thing going? Confessionals. These are my confessions. Okay, period. Hey, Felicia, how you doing? Hey, Scorpion Miss. Oh, you missed, what was it, yesterday or the day before? Child. Oh, you said you're not going to miss the docs no more. Hey, Astute. Who else? Hey, Imperfectly Perfect. Hey, Mimi. Look at y'all up in this mode. Eager. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Miss Mary White. Hey, Miss Tanya. Hey, Nessa Girl. Hey, Talking with Shayna. Period. Okay. Y'all. Hey, Terry T, baby. Hey, Nene. Okay, I'm almost at the end. I think. Oh, shit. Empress up in this mode. Empress, you might need to come up. Child. Oh, no. No. Maybe not you, Empress. Not this time. Child. Who else out here? Hey, Brayla, how you doing? Hey, we love you too. We love you right back. Hey, Lucky Charm. Okay, everybody else just speaking to each other. Okay, I ain't missed nobody. All right. I had to guess. Okay, so today we got to get into some mess because the mess is here, okay? So let me see what's going on up in here. And then we are going to... Okay. 1 second. Special guest. Dun, dun, dun. Who is that? Is that PDE Cochran? Is this panel got two of the finest batches on the YouTube internet streets?
Pretty much.
Is that okay? That's what we doing here.
Sagittarius takedown.
PBE, fix your echo, child.
Okay. I'm not sure why. I think I may have to close all of this stuff out and come back. Okay. Because I was trying to stream from my channel and I wasn't able to. So.
Okay, I don't hear no more. So you must have closed the
okay. Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
All right. Can you see the private chat? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. Can you see the private chat? PBE, you're muted.
If you type something, go ahead and show me.
Okay.
Hey, everybody.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get this party started. We have some documents to read that's gonna lead up to the explosive shit that we got to read. Okay, because y'all know what the name of the channel game is right now. What? Hey, Rally, when Tay Freedom docs. Okay. Yes, the CCs are up in this deep. Hey, Miss Maria. CCs, all your CCs, if y'all want to put your links in the chat, please do so. Okay, so the folks will know where to find y'all at, because it's good content over round up and through here. Okay, we want to support everybody. If you don't like one person, don't go to their ass. Okay, don't go over there talking no shit to them. Okay, because they might dox you. We don't know, depending on what channel you go to. You might get cussed out. You might get doxxed. It's a couple of things that might happen. Okay, so
or both.
That content you don't want to hear what they talking about, don't go over there. All right. But other than that, we gonna get into this shit. Okay. So
I'm gonna mute myself while you're talking, so you can go ahead and get it all going.
Okay, so first, so y'all know that we all in this court case or whatnot. So we have, oh, but not that one. That one is anonymous. So no, it's only one from yesterday that we can read. Okay, so this was the motion to strike. So let's see here what we got here. If it's gonna load. Page acting funny. Okay, so let me share my screen because it don't cost a thing. Okay, and this is gonna lead up to what we have coming up, because y'all are not gonna want to miss this shit. Tell your people that we over here around here live, okay? Because this one, it's one for the books today, okay?
Dun, dun, dun.
Hollering, y'all about to be hollering, okay? All right. So this right here was a motion from Marcella to anonymous to strike, because y'all know that she been doing some fugazi shit up and through these court documents. And why she mentioning people's bankruptcies, I don't know, because she also have filed for bankruptcy as well. And I don't know, like, what kind of, I guess they think they trying to shame people with that or something like that. So let's see how you know what's going on with the bankruptcies of it all. Okay, so defendant Marcella Booth, speak with your girl Marcella, reply in support of motion to strike plaintiff's bankruptcy exhibits and request for sanctions. First, the introduction. Plaintiff's response in opposition, document 304, okay, period, does not cure the fatal defects in her filings. Plaintiff claims she filed bankruptcy exhibits relating to defendant Marcella Irish Booth, yet no such records exist. Instead, plaintiff deceptively recycled a background report of non-party Maurice Scott and mislabeled it as irrelevant to Marcella Booth. This is not evidence. It is misrepresentation, harassment, and abuse of process. They should be used to those words, okay? Because by her submitting that IC3 complaint, I want some from her motherfucking Terrence in here. Hey, Terrence. I want confirmation and clarification for who submitted that IC3 complaint. because both of them are federal attorneys and they should and ought to know better. Okay? Than to be filing that bullshit frivolously. Okay, plaintiff misrepresents the existence of exhibits. Booth has never filed bankruptcy. And this is, again, an example of her posting shit in these court documents and shit where it's not even the person. Even if Marcella did file for bankruptcy, what the fuck does that have to do with this lawsuit? And then you filing that, putting on that people file for bankruptcy. So if they file a bankruptcy, that means they ain't got it. So why the fuck are you suing them for $120 million dollars? But we gonna get up into it, okay? Plaintiff therefore could not and did not submit any authentic bankruptcy records pertaining to her. Instead, plaintiff attached irrelevant and misleading records concerning Maurice Scott, mischaracterizing them as bankruptcy evidence. Such tactics are improper and sanctionable. 3. Timeline demonstrates irrelevance. Plaintiff's own bankruptcy was filed and discharged in early 2023. Booth was not added to the case until April 2025. Plaintiff's attempt to weaponize pre-litigation bankruptcy filings against a defendant who had no connection at the time is irrelevant under FRE 401 and prejudicial under FRE 403. But, you know, the turned around 304 is, oh, okay, period. 4, plaintiff's Rules 11 arguments fail. Plaintiff opposition pivots to Rule 11 sanctions against Booth. These arguments collapse for 3 independent reasons. 1, plaintiff never served a Rule 11 motion or allowed a 21-day cure period required by Rule 11C. 2, rendering her request procedurally void. 2, Booth is not an attorney, so Rule 11 cannot be misused to intimidate her as a pro se litigant. And 3, plaintiff herself has repeatedly filed sanction motions without compliance with Rule 11C2, exposing her hypocrisy. Yes, again, it's fine when she do it, but can't nobody else do it. The laws only apply to other people. Okay. Hey, Just Jules. Hey, Love Key. Hey, Messy in Kentucky. Not you cooking, period. What you cooking, Miss Child? You know I'm getting interested, okay? I got some wings upstairs I was supposed to put in the oven, but I got back from Sam's Club too late, so I'm going to have to wait on them. Okay, period. Sorry. 5, plaintiff continued obsession with Booth. Now I heard him put in the damn obsession. Hey, Miss Bridget J. 914. Child, not the plaintiff's obsession. It's given obsession. Plaintiff's opposition again advances baseless gangland conspiracy theories, asserting Booth and aligned with corporate defendants or media figures. These allegations have no evidentiary support and only highlights plaintiff's selective obsession with one defendant rather than addressing the substantive Rule 12b6 motions filed by OWN, Warner Brothers, AT&T, and others. This fixation underscores the harassing nature of the plaintiff's filings. Yes. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, D baby. This needs to be in the motherfucking OCDC. Okay? We are getting action. But wait till we get to the conclusion. And in conclusion, for the foreseen reasons, defendant Marcella respectfully requests this court: 1, strike plaintiff's purported bankruptcy exhibit as irrelevant and misrepresented. 2, deny plaintiff's request for sanctions in its entirety. 3, caution plaintiff against further misuse of Rule 11 and the filings of misleading exhibits designed to smear defendants. And 4, grant such further relief as the court deems appropriate. Respectfully submitted by Marcella. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. What is this? Dear clerk. Notice attempt to supplement. Dear Clerk of Court, enclosed for filings in the above referenced matter is defendant Marcella Irish Booth notice of intent to supplement. This filing addresses plaintiff's repeated misuse of the bankruptcy record, document 305 and 306, and preserves the defendant's intent to submit certified bankruptcy documents from the U.S. Bankruptcy Court for the Western District once obtained. Oh. Ew. Oh. Okay. So let me see here. Defendant Marcella notice of intent to supplement and motion to disregard misleading filings. Comes now Marcella pro se and respectfully notifies the court and moves as follows. 1. Notice of intent to supplement bankruptcy records. 1 again. Plaintiff has repeatedly represented, including document 289-1, that Marcella Irish Booth and Vera Lynn Calvin were creditors in her Chapter 7 bankruptcy, but she filed Chapter 13. 2, this is false. Neither Booth nor Calvin was ever listed on plaintiff's bankruptcy schedule or amendments. 3, to ensure the record is clear, defendant Booth has requested certified copies of the following from the U.S. Bankruptcy Court for the Western District. Case number 10-22540, filed December 14, 2010. Case number 23-215, filed January 15, 2023. Oh, these must be her bankruptcies. These will include the voluntary petition schedules, including Schedule F/E/F, statements of financial affairs, discharge orders, and any amendments. Okay. 4, upon receipt, defendant Booth will promptly file the certified schedules and move for judicial notice under Federal Rule Evidence 201B to conclusively establish that neither Booth nor Calvin was ever identified as a creditor. Plaintiff's pattern of vexatious and misleading filings. 5, plaintiff filings reflect a consistent pattern of abuse designed to confuse the records and harass dismissed and active parties alike. And I agree with that too, because y'all seen that in her response to me with the with my complaint with the OCDC. Okay, in my response to her, she added PBE in there and said that PBE had posted some documents, and then she put it as PBE was still an existing defendant. She didn't put she put co-defendant. She didn't put ex-co-defendant.
That would be former defendant, Vanna.
And she put that in there she did that document July 17th. So at that point, it was guaranteed that PBE was a former defendant and not just a co-defendant on the case. And she stated it as if, like, since PBE was off the case, then I was putting in the stuff for PBE's behalf, or I was just putting the motions in because PBE had put those same things in. But the irony is that, bitch, you've been doing the same thing to all of us. So that's why the motions and shit like that would be similar, because you doing the fuck shit to every damn body. But I digress. Okay. 6, recycle filings. Plaintiff has filed multiple oppositions, document 271, 289, 291, 305, recycling substantially identical arguments of jurisdictions, agency laws, and venue, often word for word in violation of Rules 11's obligation to avoid needless repetition. False bankruptcy references. Plaintiff falsely asserted in document 289-1 that Booth and Calvin were bankruptcy creditors barred by discharge. No such evidence exists. 8. Misleading exhibits. Plaintiff has submitted filings misrepresented as bankruptcy schedules that were actually unrelated pleadings. Example, the December 22nd, 2023 Alabama complaint, confusing the docket and misleading the court. 9. Flooding the docket. Plaintiff repeatedly files voluminous, duplicative document dumps that obscure rather than clarify. Such conduct is recognized as bad faith and vexatious. See Chambers. Okay. Oh, now they got the little inserts in here. I should look them up and see exactly what they say, because I hope they related to what the hell you talking about. Because remember when own lawyer B9 had put in there, he looked up every damn case study she tried to insert and debunk the bitch about. This don't even refer to nothing about what she talking about. This totally different. She just throwing shit in here to try to look smart. 10. Plaintiff continues to reference Beer Calvin, a party already dismissed from this matter, further demonstrating her misuse of the docket to harass and confuse. And she also, again, did that in her response to my OCDC bar complaint. Plaintiff continues. Oh, I read that. Relief requested. Wherefore, defendant, speak with your girl Marcella respectfully. 1. Provide notice of her intent to supplement the record with certified bankruptcy schedules. 2. Request that the court disregard plaintiff's mischaracterized and duplicate filings to the extent that misstate facts or recycle arguments already before the court. 3. Request that the court take judicial notice upon submission of certified bankruptcy records showing Booth and Calvin were never creditors. And 4. Seek such other relief as the court deems appropriate to address plaintiff's repeated litigation abuse. What do y'all think about that? The child is going rogue. She is going rogue. It's another echo PBE. So, with that being said, child.
Is it still an echo now? Okay.
Nope. Okay, no. Child.
Okay.
These documents.
Tell them they need to hit the like button. They need to throw some cash up. They need to do something, because
Did they hit the like
this wasn't easy to obtain.
What is it? 210 in the chat. We only got 89 likes. This how y'all feel about me? Is this how y'all feel about me?
Yeah.
Oh no, we got 127. Okay, well we good. We looking good. Okay.
Looking good. Okay.
Let's see. Y'all hitting that reaction button to get the folks on up. Pull up on us. Cause baby, this motherfucker been through her little flunkies and gremlins and shit like that. They've been talking so much shit about everybody. Repos, evictions, bankruptcies, damn kidneys, all type of shit. Medical conditions, physical appearance.
Man, oh man. I thought you were still talking. I'm just sitting here
I'm just saying. Like, it's been a lot. And no people have no room to talk because we've seen pictures of the person, people.
Period.
And that whole little group looked like Garbage Pail Kids. Oh no. Always like messing with the pretty folk.
Okay. Well, without further ado, Okay, we're gonna get into some things because I just got a nice package from a Virginia attorney. And where do y'all want me to start? I'll just start with piggyback.
Ouch.
Start right. Okay, I'll start with where you left off at. Okay, Tay? Is that cool?
Tell them what they need to know.
I'm gonna tell them what they need to know, but to tell them what they need to know, we gotta let them know first and foremost.
And before we start off, I'm just gonna give y'all a disclaimer, okay? This is a warning, a trigger warning, okay? This information gonna sting, okay? And this information is only digs toward the person that we talking about, okay?
Correct.
It's not toward nobody else. We don't care what kind of cars you drive. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck. I ain't judging nobody on what car they with, but this motherfucker right here, okay?
Period. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, this is only directed towards who it's directed towards.
Oh, you know what? Before you get into that, I just want the folks to know. Can y'all see what I got on? What is this?
Oh, that's cute. Okay.
What is this? What is this? Is this the 7th Avenue beauty of it all, child? The leggings,
Yes.
well, child. What's this going on? What the leggings? The leggings.
Okay then.
Is that the leggings?
Okay, the booty is bootying. Okay, not the booty bootying.
Is that it?
Okay.
Is that it? What is this 7th Avenue, child?
Wente Slay, how are you able to afford such an expensive outfit? You're supposed to be broke and working at the gas station.
Child, Melanie came by the gas station. I'm going to confess, y'all.
Okay.
She came by the gas station. We've seen her with the 7th Avenue beauty on. And y'all know how the gas station people can duplicate little items. So this really ain't 7th Avenue. It's 8th Avenue. I'm sorry. It's a knockoff. It's a knockoff. But y'all 7th Avenue, did y'all?
Okay. That's Ass Whooping Boulevard. Okay.
All right. So it's 8th Avenue Beauty. Really.
Okay.
Hey, Sister Jenna Victoria.
How your likes looking, Tay?
Huh?
How your likes looking?
Oh, we looking good.
You looking good? All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'll go ahead and say this to just start it off. This despicable, disgraced bankruptcy attorney has the nerve to include me in a bankruptcy that has 58 creditors, and I'm not listed as one of them. 58.
Not 58.
Okay? 58.
Wait, so when she filed the document that would have the 2 creditors or 3 creditors on 2 creditors, the Discovery and Capital One.
Yeah.
Misrepresentation?
Yeah, but that's what she normally does. She lies a lot. Okay? And let's just go straight to the jugular. Okay?
Okay.
First of all, the bankruptcy is a Chapter 13, which she is supposed to be on a payment plan. And with this said payment plan, she defaulted. So currently, she defaulted, and I'm going to read.
Wait, now what's the default? The default mean what?
She didn't pay her bill. She didn't pay the bankruptcy.
She didn't pay.
Not the federal attorney?
The federal attorney did not pay the scheduled payments that she agreed to with her small amount of money that she makes. And I'll get to that. But just know, the bankruptcy was not discharged. It was dismissed. And she is currently trying to appeal to the Western District Bankruptcy Court to give her another chance. And I'm going to read excerpts from that. And I'm going to also give you an example of some of the assets or that she has, or
no more chance.
that lack thereof. Put that. Yeah, the lack thereof assets. I'll put it that way.
Okay, let's see what's popping up. Okay, what we got?
Hold on. Let me just read this from the bankruptcy judge. And basically,
I'll share the screen and show that this is an official document. It's not
okay.
I'm not going to show a name or anything like that, but I just want to show.
This is the document that is. It says.
You know what? I'm gonna show this. I can show this, right? I can show.
Let's check this out.
I can show the receipt, correct?
I got that bankruptcy, y'all. So I got the receipt, and I ain't gonna be pussy popping and backpedaling. She said that I was in a bankruptcy. Now we got it. Now we gonna read it and let y'all know that we ain't playing. We got the paperwork. Boom, boom. There you go.
Okay, y'all see this from the Missouri Western Kansas City District. Data transaction 8/18. Okay, so this was purchased $35. Vera Calvin. This has been purchased. So this is what it is. Okay. This was purchased $35. Let me put a thing up here because I want to make sure y'all see the seal on it. Okay. Go ahead, PB. You can keep reading.
Okay. So basically, the docket states, this is the docket note, like how we have the docket notes. Basically, the docket note goes as follows. The debtor's motion to reconsider court order conditionally denying the trustee's motion to dismiss case for default in a planned payments pursuant to local court rule 3096, entered November the 12th, 2024, comes before the court, and this updated conditional order is entered, okay, pursuant to response filed, blah, 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 blah. Bottom line is the motion is conditionally denied, and the agreement that the debtor has specified a repayment plan and is to make an ongoing plan payments in the interim and be current. Because so basically the trustee wanted to deny her bankruptcy, right? Because she missed the payments. So what I'm about to read for you next is the response in the lie. And this is the motivation, Marcella, why she put us in her bankruptcy. And thank you, Miss Bridget Johnson, for the $15 cash app. I appreciate you. Okay. Debtor's motion for reconsider. This is from the disgraced attorney.
1 second. Let me get on the money song.
Okay.
All I really wanna see is the. I don't really need a D, I need the. All a bad bitch need is the.
Period.
Money, bean. Okay. Comes now. Rick James, bitch. Okay. On November the 12th, the court entered an order conditionally denying trustee's motion to dismiss case for default in planned payments pursuant to the response by debtor. Debtor was required to cure arrears in Chapter 13 planned payments by February 28th, 2025. And that's document number 73 that I just read to y'all. Okay. On November the 4th, debtor filed her response to trustee's motion to dismiss case for default and planned payments, indicating in paragraph 6 that she expected to begin her seasonal tax expert position with Intuit Tax Preparation, Inc. on December the 13th, 2024, to help supplement her monthly income from her legal and accounting self-employed business.
Okay, wait, before you finish, let me hold on, because I'm gonna be interrupting you just for a little insight.
I'll pause.
Because December 24th, that was when she was paying for process service, correct?
She was paying for process service.
February.
Yes,
14th,
she was.
12th, 13th. When she filing for Wait, let me just pull up the docket again, y'all.
Go for it.
Wasn't she paying for process service and shit like that?
She was. She was.
Let me go to them dates. Give me them dates again.
It is November the 4th, 2024. That's when she filed her motion. And December the 13th, 2024. See, she thought she was going back to that seasonal tax prep job.
And what? So, okay, here we go. October and stuff. December, notice of process server. What's this? Let's move it on up. Oh, January, the end of January. Notice of process server. Notice of process server. Notice of process server.
That's where her bill money went to that she was supposed to be paying the bankruptcy off with. She took that money to serve everybody.
To try to pay people to serve people. Right. That ain't done shit to her. Look at this. Notice of process server. February the 4th. Notice of process server. She got into the piece up and through here. Look at her. Notice of process server.
She was showing out.
And then right after, when she's supposed to have been paying them people in the end of February, she's still on here trying to catch you after the judge even said get the fuck on after the 17th of February. Look at her. Notice
make it make sense.
We all up
make it make sense.
Look at her. Got to be more careful.
Got to be.
Up there. I know I had to think up there.
Okay.
But yeah. Okay,
and that's why she didn't have soap powder to wash those soiled panties.
Period.
Because those are in the bankruptcy, y'all. Wait till PBE get to it.
Okay. So, number 3. She tells them Intuit informed debtor on December the 9th, 2024, that she would need to have all restrictions on her license to be in good standing before she can work with Intuit Inc. as a seasonal tax expert. Okay? And I said that way purposely. So basically, Intuit say, ho, get your ass away from here with your bad luck, bad spirit, bad damn license having ass. We not gonna have you over here playing over people taxes with your unlicensed ass, okay? Anyway, debtor was bewildered with the new requirement by Intuit Inc. because she had previously worked with them under a probationary period for both her Missouri CPA and her Mobar license, which we know from Marcella just explained the other day, both of those, one was basically on probation and the other one was expired. Okay.
So what I to say, when you are on probation, bitch, you're not working for us no more. You took the probationary period to a whole nother level.
Correct. And
not
also
that she never re-upped her license for the CPA. She never re-upped it.
Correct. So debtor she goes, this is number 5. Debtor has completed her probationary requirements with the Mo State Bar of Accountancy and will receive a letter of good standing from them on or about February 22nd of 2025. Debtor will send a copy of the February 22nd, 25 letter from the Mo Bar of Accountancy to all agencies she holds a professional license for as required under by law. And from what I was told, I got I was sent about 95 pages roughly, and I didn't have anything reinstating this bankruptcy or any payments or anything was caught up to date. Okay. I'll continue to read. I'm gonna get to why she coming after me and you, Marcella. Hold on.
I know why.
Okay. Debtor has retained Michael Downey Esquire from the Downey Law Group LLC to help with her reinstatement of her Mo Bar license in good standing.
Oh, I'm gonna have to interrupt you right there too.
I was stopping.
Did you say Downey Esquire?
Yes, I did.
This
Take it away.
That's the firm that's representing her for this work complaint.
Right.
I don't think so.
I read it yesterday, y'all.
Okay. Just keep that in mind, people. Okay. Number 7. Debtor included her supplemental income from Intuit Inc. in her Schedule I of the voluntary petition as the basis of her Chapter 13 plan payments, and also to help cure the arrears in a plan payment to the trustee in her November 4/24 response. Okay. As a result, because Intuit didn't hire her back, okay? So she don't got no money, no job, no nothing but harassing all of us content creators and fake suing everybody. Well, really suing, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. Girl, I'm getting to it. Marcella, chill out. As a result, debtor has had significant change in circumstances due to the temporary restriction by Intuit for employment with their company to make her November 4/24 proposal to cure arrears and payment plans infeasible. Debtor expected a drop in income due to the holiday season that is customary for legal and accounting practice. But number 10, since November 24th, debtor has made the following Chapter 13 plan payments on to the Chapter 13 trustee. She said she made $1,067 on or about November 6, 2024. $3,000.
Think about the times when certain people be begging.
Right. $3,100 as on or about January 21st, 2025. And you know, January 21st is when she got the smackdown and say, hey, you need to serve these people or they're off the case for the Missouri case. That's when that ruling came down. Okay.
And that's when they start begging even more. Every time it's a deadline or something like that, the begging begins.
Okay. Number C, $1,567 on or about February the 15th. Number 11, debtor would like to offer a new proposal. Y'all listen now. Debtor would like to offer a new proposal to cure her arrears owed in the plan. Payments in 6 months, in addition to remitting her monthly payments of $2,067 per month. Debtor estimates she could remit about $2,867 per month for about 6 months to cure the arrear plan payments. Number 12, this is the one y'all listen to. This is for me and you, Marcella. Okay. Debtor has received default judgments against 2 defendants worth $10 million.
3.
No, it says this is number 12.
It was Tea Talk with Your Girl and Chef Don.
Correct. Okay. And then she just says that McNeil versus Calvin in all case number Debtor is plaintiff currently pro se in said action and is looking to hire an experienced St. Louis attorney to take the lead in the case and also pursue garnishments against the 2 defendants who have default judgments. I'm going to pause real quick.
Okay.
Now, this was done on November the 4th of 2024. I was not inadvertently added until when? March or April of 2025. And Marcella was not added till sometime way after that when she had
you get added to the case, but you just wasn't served.
She said she received 2 default judgments against defendants. So
now
she
tell
is
her
talking
what type of judgments they are, because they're not
I'm trying to, Marcella.
Okay.
And these are actually clerk default judgments that are pretty much like basically like a placeholder, if you will. because you still have an opportunity to write the court and give them a good cause as to why you didn't answer. But see, what Anonymous was doing was, as soon as that date she put on there, which she didn't even give you the full amount of time to respond, and that doesn't even matter because this is still preliminary. As soon as, if she say you got till the 15th, the 16th, this bitch was filing to submit for the default. So she was sitting there clock watching and hoping that nobody responded. And those two were the correct. And those two were the only two that did not respond. Okay? Number 13. On February 17th, 2025, debtor sent a copy of the 2 default judgments and other supporting documentation related to McNeil Esquire versus Calvin in all case to the Chapter 13 trustee to allow them to pursue garnishment efforts to help cure the arrears. So this mofo sent this junk to the bankruptcy people, like, for them to come after those two to collect, to cure all that back pay that she had. And it didn't happen, obviously, because these are clerk defaults. These are not final judgments. So it's not collectible.
Exactly.
It might as well be written on white Charmin toilet paper with a white crown because they're not solid.
Okay, so this is the last one I'm going to read from this, and then we're going to get straight to the shit and say what this heifer got and what she don't got. Okay? On February the 18th, debtor contacted the Chapter 13 trustee regarding the above amended proposal to cure the arrears in payment and planned payments by the debtor, and Chapter 13 trustee indicated no objection to said motion on February 1925. But you clearly saw that the clerk did put it in to dismiss it. He did not agree to anything she said. He wants to flat out dismiss this case, and she's holding on in hopes of chasing these waterfalls of default judgments against Marcella and myself. So that's why she put me and you as the two people who she have defaults against. She just obsessed with me, I guess. And I guess she's obsessed with you, Marcella.
Well, she failed to realize a Chapter 13 bankruptcy is like a reorganization. Bitch, you're just listing your shit. You still got to pay it. And they agreed to get the payment. If you miss one payment, you're done. They kick it back out and you'll be forced to pay all those bills.
Okay.
And I've never filed for bankruptcy.
So, Tay,
but even if that's the thing, even if you did, what relevance is that to this case?
It's not relevant at all. She was just, doing the smoke and mirror 3-card Monty trick that she does, trying to rob Peter to pay Paul. But the bankruptcy court want real money. They don't want no damn paper saying that you got a default. Right. When it's actually a clerk default. It wasn't a judge's order or
you
a
ain't got
final
money in
default.
That's what they're looking for.
Correct. They're looking for a judge's signature on a motion of default, like what I got against Aunt Ann. You feel me? That's what they looking for. They're not they didn't believe her because he still put in for it to dismiss, and she's asking for motions to reconsider his hell no. Okay, so Tay, if you want to go ahead and start, because I'm a
just say this. Can I say this? In a Chapter 13, to be granted that, you must have income coming in all the time. You read off how she was paid 1,000 here, 1,000 there. She didn't have enough to live. She didn't have enough to even repay this bankruptcy. She did not net that pay a month. She did not net that 2,000 that she had to pay. She had got 1,000 here and 1,000 there and 1,000 here. It wasn't all in the same month. So she was basically living off $1,067 a month if you just round it off.
Okay.
Bankruptcy payment was $2,000 a month.
Correct. And she defaulted, and she had been in default So, she had to pay up current and she had been in default. So you got to keep in mind, she had filed this in January of 2023.
Correct.
For her to get to the point where they're putting in motions to dismiss it, she must have right off the bat started missing those payments. She said she made a couple of payments here and there, but for what she's asking for, them people want the money, because a good friend of mine filed for Chapter 13 because he had a house and he was paying the lawyer for filing it, and he was claiming his house and all of this stuff, and he had this big payment plan, and it's like they'll tell you on the 11th, by the 13th, I need $5,000. You feel me? And he didn't have the money, and they defaulted him off the bat. But some of the creditors that he had claimed, they didn't never refile against him. But the main thing, like his house and the different things that that he stood to lose, he ended up going into foreclosure and losing, getting rid of it, selling it, and stuff like that.
Short sale.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you why she filed this bankruptcy, because so many people was coming after her, and to stop them from, garnishing any ways she might have made. Once she filed that bankruptcy, nobody could touch her. That's why she hurry up and put that clerk's judgment against Chef Don and Tea Talk with Your Girl, but she wanted them to go after them.
Correct.
And she didn't even have the right information for Tea Talk with Your Girl. Tea Talk with Your Girl corrected her.
Idiot.
Corrected her. If she said your name is Jill Bond and your name is Bond Jill, shut the hell up, because that means it's not valid if she doesn't even have your name right.
Right.
Okay. Well, who's these nice women that keep saying that everybody broke, and oh, you work at the gas station, and oh, you this, that, and the third? When Tech Talk, you want to take it away for a little bit? This your channel?
Yeah, just I'm gonna read a couple of the creditors.
Read a couple of them creditors, girl.
Let me read a couple of the creditors, okay?
And I'm gonna mute myself.
I know you fucking lying.
Nah, it's telling the truth.
Advanced Financial. This is the one. Brent Baldwin. Do that name sound familiar to anybody? Baldwin. Do that fucking name sound familiar to anybody? Do y'all know that's the motherfucker that represented her in the disciplinary hearing in 2020?
Mm-hmm.
The disciplinary hearing that her motherfucking ass had because she was stalking and harassing her fucking clients for not paying her a couple $100. Then she turns around and stiff the attorneys.
Hold on, I'll tell you the amount.
Got her off of that shit with a slap on the wrist.
Want me to tell you the amount? Hold on, I'll give you the amount. What's his name? Brent Bowling? She owes that motherfucker $25,000. $25,000.
I know you lying.
No, ma'am.
Capital One, Cash One, Mo. What is that?
Cash One is probably like a cash advance place, a check cashing place, so
That's
you can get a cash advance.
What is you doing, girl? Just getting money from everybody and not paying their asses?
Yes.
Credit One Bank, Credit One Bank, Credit One Bank, Credit One Bank MasterCard, Credit One Bank Visa card.
Deborah McNeil.
Ain't that her? She even put her mama on there, her sister, some family member. Deborah McNeil, she owes $3,410. And she still owed it because this shit dismissed Deborah McNeil. Tell her pay you. Tell her pay you. Go ahead. I'll just tell you the amounts when you say the name.
Nah, the mammy and the pappy ain't playing. They said, where is my money? Not the Deborah child.
It's in the offering plate. Wait a minute. Go back to Hereee. Hereee Credit of Missouri. She even went down to the Mexicans and borrowed money.
Yeah.
Down in Texas.
$14,250.
Down in Texas.
Yes,
Installment loan.
Y'all
It's
know
an installment
Marina.
loan.
Everybody knows Marina Finance.
I don't know who Marina is. What they do?
Yeah, they loan money, but listen, she went to
installment loan.
Marina down here where I live in Norfolk, in that area. No, she went to 3 different states and took loans.
Missouri, Maryland, Virginia.
It's Texas. Is that Maryland? Columbia, Missouri. Then she went to Maryland. All these places, they're not linked together, but it's the same company. She went there,
but also too, and this is people that's around, that's associated with her, that's from these places as well.
Yes.
You pick that up.
She owes about $95,000 in student loans. It's a shame you about to pay or owe for student loans, because you can't write off student loans in no chapter that you file. But it's a shame that you're gonna owe $95,000 for them raggedy license that you're about to lose, and you still gotta pay them people their damn money.
Norvient is a financial.
This is student loans. I knew
that. On collateral. Okay, wait a minute. Look at the states: Pennsylvania, Delaware.
That's just probably where their billing offices are.
That could be that for that. But what about this? NC Financial, Illinois.
She is a barn broke
in Arizona. What's the old Parker Law Firm in Arizona for?
Because she held a license in Arizona as well, like a CPA license.
What she do there? We gotta look that up.
She owes them, Parker Law Firm LLC, $147. Bitch, you could have paid them $147 now. You a cheap ass bitch.
You could have paid that with them damn panties. Maybe they might have took a pair of panties or something. Child.
Regions Bank, she owes $8,841.
What does this personify in Dallas, Texas? Wait.
Installment loan
in Alabama.
Installment loan.
Persona Bank is a financial company you go and borrow money from.
$3,200.
South Carolina. But these could just be like on, where they, like I said, where they the things at. Because they could be credit cards and stuff like Regional Bank. Regions Bank, Birmingham, Alabama, all these places.
Damn, girl, Louisiana. I'm beginning to wonder, is you cool, bitch? You owe Speedy Cash money? $4,500. All of these financial companies are installment loans. What in the hell
Bitch, whole life was borrowed.
Everybody else broke. Y'all see the reasons for the GoFundMes and all that shit now.
Yeah. All of the rest of these creditors and everything, it totals out to about
why the fuck would she get a credit card and Staples?
She got her a whole bunch of credit cards and didn't pay. Because you know why she needs
a business credit card.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. She do have a law office. Okay, I see.
Yeah, for all of the damn papers.
Okay, y'all look at Title Max. She gave the title of her motherfucking hoopty.
Yep.
Child, let me cover the screen while I get to that portion.
Get to the hoopty. Get to the car right quick.
Okay, let me put this overlay on. Okay.
You should have put the other overlay on.
Which one? You know what? I got one. Let me.
You know which one?
Hey, Kim, I want to tell you how she's able to get all these loans. Remember, she's a motherfucking tax preparer.
Yep.
She can say that she makes this amount and it won't be verified. She can play with numbers. She can make her own pay stubs, guys.
Well, Marcella, that's what she did in this bankruptcy.
Allegedly.
She pretty much, allegedly, in my opinion, but it's true. She kind of played with the numbers. here and there, cherry pick where she wanted to take exemptions and so forth and so on. But none of this means anything because she didn't pay. So
She
anyway,
over almost 260,000.
273, Marcella. Yes, ma'am. And you fucking with everybody talking
And
about
she
they
ain't
broke.
got no house either.
Nope. That's why they jealous of your house. She quick to put your address out there. Excuse me, jealous of Tay house. Ready to put it out there. Somebody say I live in a damn small 1 bedroom, a small apartment, a tiny apartment. But my tiny apartment costs more than what this bitch make a month. Make it make sense. Tay, you got that other thing?
Surprise.
You ready? Y'all ready to know what kind of? Hey, y'all put in the chat what kind of car y'all think she got.
Yeah, let's do that. Put that in the chat. What page was it
on? I'm not looking at the pages, but it's on page 1 of AB property. So it's up at the top. It's up in the front. 106 AB.
All right, people putting in name. Y'all, she drives a motorcycle. No.
That bitch drives a skateboard.
It's page numbers at the bottom of the page, PPE. Can you tell me what page?
All right, people putting cars in here.
It's page 1 of official form 106 AB. It's probably about, it's within the top 10 pages.
Go tell them she has a scooter.
Where is your scooter?
Not a Chevy DeVille, child. I do not see it on here.
Girl, it's right at the top.
What you mean at the top?
I mean, it'll be at the top of, it'll be
how the pages that you reading from?
I know. Well, let me I have it printed out.
Yeah, so count them pages.
Girl, they all spread out. Hold on, I'll tell you real quick. Hold on.
Oh, you ain't got them in order. Look online and see it.
I'm about to.
Because I was reading it from.
Okay, I'm finna tell you in 1 second.
Damn, I had told you what
page. At the time I was on this lawsuit, right? I was put on this lawsuit. She had already filed bankruptcy. And then when she tried to go in there and reorganize it, she had those 2 judgments against the other 2 people. But their names are not up there. Their names are not listed there. What she was going to do was add me and PBE's name. But bitch, you don't have not even a clerk's judgment against us. Because my lawyer stopped her. When she served me, she gave me 5 days to answer her. I answered her in 1. But she had gave a fake address, but her ass was mixed up in this case here with Aunt Ann, and that's how we were able to get
26, Tay. Sorry, Marcella.
Okay. Go ahead. Okay.
We were able to get her real and accurate address. Do you know she gave us an address to a pie shop? But we were able to get the address off of Aunt Ann's stuff. Because my lawyer represented PBE and Anthony in Virginia.
But what I ended up getting, how I got it, Marcella, was I called Missouri and got copies of the actual run reports from the police and all of that, because some of the police reports, they have her address redacted. But when you get the run report, it shows where the car left the station and drove to her home, and it puts where the home was.
Boom.
Let me see.
I'm not the one to fuck with.
Somebody said it. Did anybody catch it in the chat? Because they about to see what kind of moped it is. Before I do that, let me.
Oh, KBR put a Huffy bike. A Huffy.
KBR ain't worth shit.
So,
1 second. Let me take this mail.
Because my lawyers are here. They're responsible for my money, what I make spend, because I have a trust. And when I said that this woman said I'm on her bankruptcy, hey, they panicking because they're saying, wait a minute, you don't have that. You don't have that. So I was able to call down there and speak to her trustee who said, that lady don't even pay her bills.
At all. She paid no one. So Tay, in my opinion, I think she used that attorney's name and credentials from her old stuff and sent that to the disciplinary board as her answer.
And
My
how about
opinion
her
only.
daddy don't really know what's going
This is
on.
the federal attorney.
What kind of car she drive, Tay?
We looking at a Honda Accord EX. What is that? Extended extra large?
2014.
2014. Okay. Dog me the fuck out. Now I see why you were so mad when y'all took that picture of my license plate. When that private eye told you what kind of how I was riding. That's why your ass was there. You tugboat ass bitch.
Okay. Looking like Respucia in that bitch.
Knock the fuck out of me and call my damn house a tiny damn house. It is giving.
But I want y'all to know
Period.
that she's not even finished paying for that car.
Hold up. Look at Anonymous.
Sometimes your girlfriend wants a hot like me. Sometimes your girlfriend wants a free like me.
Period. It's given, don't ya? Respucia, where is your scooter?
She don't have one.
Car is got a lien holder on it, which is the title map. They have a lien on the car.
Yeah, it's a lien on that car.
Yes,
so she's probably hiding that bitch 4 streets over.
Yep.
She probably can hide that motherfucker in her damn pocket or under her
up under one of her titties.
That's on P. And like I said, it ain't no harm, no foul to nobody that got a 2014 Honda Accord AX. But this bitch always trying to shame somebody. I mean, what you thought they was paying me at the gas station?
I don't know.
I don't even work.
Okay.
You don't got no job. Diddy ain't got no damn job.
Hey.
Marcella, do you cook at least?
Nope.
I cook when me and my husband get
It's giving no. It's giving no. Her and Diddy ain't even got a damn cook.
Hey, well, y'all
talking about some bank. What you about in bankruptcy? You ain't even got no fucking job.
Hey, how about this? Y'all ready for this? Cause they ain't the only one that ain't got no job. Because apparently she worked with Tommy. Because looking at this Schedule I for income, list monthly gross income wages, that's a big ass 0.
Y'all
go back up. You're gonna see. They're gonna ask her, "Did she have
0?"
Go up, and you're gonna see before the car is gonna ask her, "Did she have any type of equity or whatever?" She done
no.
She done black
so we get to that part. We're gonna get to how much is in them pockets. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
And what was she owed $9,400 on that motherfucker? Still.
Yeah. She over. What's the word I'm looking for? She over appraised her car, basically, so that because Hondas do ride good, and I'm pretty sure
the windshield broken. The windshield was broken.
Girl, she probably kept it in good condition, but I know that front seat be begging because them soil patties be tearing that front seat up, baby.
Child. The car probably like, put me on that bitch because I need to get the fuck on. Put it on there so he can come pick me up. Shit.
Now look, y'all. She said she has CDs worth $200. She has a TV that's worth $575. But look, she has appliances that she's saying worth $1,186. All these numbers,
dresser, nightstand, lamps, all this, bedroom furniture, table chairs, everything in your house, pots and pans, is only worth $1,100, $1,200.
Right. You just live in a trap house? You live in a trap house?
And y'all, those numbers are inflated according to her own trustee. Because he says the pots and pans and shit she got depreciated the moment she.
They ain't even cast iron, batch. Now she got the little cheap ones from Walmart. You ain't even got a cast iron skillet.
The ones with
she
the black
said-
that stick to your food when you burn the rice.
I cannot.
When you clean it, the black part come up. It scrape off when you're washing it.
Y'all check out her clothing. She said
damn
all her clothes,
bitch, Esquire. You
all
don't
her
even
clothes are worth
but now she got a pistol.
$780. Her clothing, all her clothes that she owned, as long as she's been a lawyer and never won a case, her clothes are $700 and something. And he said the numbers are inflated. Why wouldn't you have more clothes value than pots and pans?
But this right here,
because she wears circus tent. She wears circus tent for dresses.
But this is why they said these prices are inflated. Them clothes ain't. They probably like, bitch, you got 2 outfits. And next, we seen the outfit that she had on in the courtroom when she was in with PBE ass. Child.
She said her jewelry worth $400.
$400. That wasn't even worth putting on this motherfucker. You should have just lied to say you ain't had.
And look, they asked her, does she have animals? Well, she should have put yes, that fucking Jerry curl. Okay. It says, do you have cash? Look how much she put. Please pay attention.
I ain't got nothing but these last few dollars.
$3. Yeah, y'all, this is why Mr. Fink said they wanted to kick back. He said she would probably not be able to file bankruptcy nowhere in that state. Nowhere.
In her checking account for her business, she has $1,500. A little bit over $1,500 in the checking account. Personal, $50 even.
That was 2023.
Other financial in the trust, attorney-client fund trust held in trust only. She got $263.25.
And them other clients said, run me my fucking money.
Give me my motherfucking money.
But see, the thing about it is, with this bankruptcy being discharged, and there hasn't been really any activity since March, it's still, 9 out of 10, no payments, no nothing has been done since March. She agreed to make that payment. You feel me? She agreed to make that payment by February. And she has not kept that.
Back payment. She had to make back payments to bring it current.
Correct.
And that GoFundMe wasn't funding her much.
No, because they was probably, everybody needed money to do whatever they needed to do. But see, the whole point was she was trying to fool the bankruptcy court to come after everybody for the $10 million as if she was awarded that by a judge with a signature. And that was demonstrably false. Okay?
Well, you wait till I put the transcript of my attorney talking to her father. He's not aware of any of this shit.
I know you fucking lying. I put that in my because y'all know I told y'all that I was gonna see if the OCDC will let me email them a supplemental filing for that IC3 complaint. And that's what I put in. They said I couldn't email it, but I could fax it. So I faxed it over today. But that's what they put in there. They put in that shit that I put in there that I want confirmation and clarification. Which one of them, her or her father, which one of them filed that complaint? Because by both of them being federal attorneys, that's your ass. That's not even a proper venue to be filing no damn shit about no terroristic threats on no IC3 complaint.
No, he's saying allegedly that he knows nothing about this.
Mm-hmm.
And she asked him,
that's like he ain't know nothing about her other discipline, and she did the shit to her his church members.
Yep. Well,
let's light of mine.
Did y'all tell how much money she said she had on hand in the bank?
Yeah, we just read that.
Oh, okay. I
I understand that Mr. Fink said she wouldn't even write down how much she pays for food a month, and the figure that she put down, it was more than what she was bringing in. So he's saying, well, how do you have this, and you saying you buying food for this much, and you ain't making that much?
Have you looked at that bitch? That bitch say
said it
she
was
eat
a joke.
400. Marcella, she say she eat
Different type of delusional when you try to
$431
seek
worth of food.
revenge. Oh God, you a different. Y'all see this here? Let's play this real quick, okay? Because this applies to the bitch all day. Shout out to Stu for sending me this here message. Seek revenge on people that you a different type of delusional when you try to seek revenge on people that you created problems with. Oh God, you are definitely delusional when you make up so many fantastical, outlandish lies about a person to where you even start believing those lies to be real. Oh my God, what in the world? You real delusional if you play victim in the story when you are really the monster. You the villain in the story, baby. And you play victim. That's real delusional for you to try to pretend like you don't know why a person don't rock with you or why they don't like you. Why they delete me? Why they block me? What I do? What you mean? What you do? Like, there's no way that you can pretend like you ain't the one who's been creating the problems. Jumping from phone to phone to phone to phone with different stories to try to tear somebody down because you don't feel good about yourself. Oh my Lord.
And I just want to say this before I jump down. Hold on just a minute. Truty, you next. I'm coming for you. Not allegedly, not hypothetically.
Oh shit.
Because it's more if I put this girl's business out, I will go down to the bottom of the gutter to pull your ass up out of here. So I hope you got that on film.
Yeah, we're talking about and when you say you next, you mean like you next on deck to being exposed.
Yes. That's what I mean, Truty. Don't nobody want to kill you, bitch, because a dead person can't pay me.
You can get locked up. Or can't get locked up.
You're going to jail.
Mm-hmm. I don't think nobody going to jail or hell one, except this damn crazy ass CPA and bankruptcy attorney. It's just a shame that this woman is a licensed clerk appointee and she's filing all of these frivolous lawsuits and coming up with all of these fantastical stories when her life is just completely in disarray. If it were me, when Marcella said something about bankruptcy and I know my shit was raggedy like this shit is, I wouldn't have said not one word. I'd have been like, you know how when company come over and that roach be crawling on the wall, how you pretend like you don't see it? I'd have pretend like I ain't see that shit.
Looking at people like,
okay, and the roach be like, I hope they don't see me.
How am I gonna have a bankruptcy and I have a trust?
Well, it just
ain't got no job, man.
She worked with Tommy. Baby.
Yes, like, and again, the bankruptcy don't have shit to do with shit. Like, why did you even mention that? Why are you even throwing that up? Because she's trying to publicly shame people with shit that you have going on. Like, what the fuck? And then again, retaliatory motherfucking down filings. Now you mad at me because I'm living better than you, and you thought I was some hood rat ass bitch.
Yep.
And is like, no.
Well, and you know that's what
she's such a fucking elitist.
Yep. She got champagne dreams and beer money.
Came home. I need to get some.
All right, thank you, Marcella.
Thank you, Marcella, for coming up. Thank you for letting us read your documents.
Okay, but Tay, I'll explain to you why she threw me and Marcella in the bank and brought up the bankruptcy out of nowhere, because she wanted to reintroduce it. Because remember, in her bankruptcy filing, in her proposed motion to the trustee, or her alternative payment plan was, you collect the money from these people that owe me $10 million. So that's why she, out of the blue, bought it up and kept reiterating, PBE's in it and Marcella's in it and they were my creditors, but really you're making it seem like we're your debtors and that we owe you $10 million and we're going to pay you. And in turn, when you get your $10 million or when they collect the $10 million for you, since the bankruptcy trustee is in charge of your money, they come to collect and her hands are clean and she's killing two birds with one stone. Now you not only are you fucking with me, you got the Western District Bankruptcy Court trying to collect on a debt that you weren't even granted.
Right.
That's why they didn't accept.
And you know what that means because you're an attorney.
Correct.
You know exactly what the fuck it means.
Correct. And that's why they did not accept her proposal because it was not a final order. So in essence, all of this really was to clear up her bankruptcy debt, to clear up her debt. She owes almost $300,000 in debt. And she was looking for a get-rich-quick scheme. And she tied up everybody whose channels and panels that she went on, that she probably, in my opinion, sent information to via email or back chats or whatever, so that when you respond back to her email, she's going to then do a skip trace on your email and find out your identity and then cross you up and put you in this case. And that's pretty much what happened to everyone that's in the case, per se. She had some type of personal relationship with them. And the reason a lot of people like, why she coming at you, PBE, so hard? Because I'm the only one other than Anthony Lofty's who she actually knew my real name, my phone number, because, we used to talk and she used to be, and she helped me with the so-called, well, she was supposed to have been helping me with getting my channel restored when Anthony struck me. But that's when she came up with the FBI IC3 report that you have, when she listed all of them on my behalf on the FBI IC3 report. I knew nothing about that. You see what I'm saying? She was filing all of that. So that's why she did this to us, because her greedy fat ass is in debt and she wanted to use us to hold us hostage for the corporate people.
To lose income when, bitch, you got damn over 50 fucking creditors.
58 to be exact.
That's probably too. They probably wouldn't let her file Chapter 7.
No,
because her motherfucking ass. They probably was like, "Oh no, you paying these people back because this shit looks intense." All those creditors, they like, bitch, not again.
58. No, because what it would really look like is that you purposely got in all of this debt because you knew you was going to file.
Yeah.
And then you filed prior in 2010. So, and you're a bankruptcy attorney, so you know
7 in 2010, and
correct.
She could file 7 again because after the 8 years, but they probably looked at that shit like, oh hell no,
right? No. And then when and she's under more scrutiny with the trustee because of the fact that she is, number one, an accountant, and she's, number two, filed prior, and she is a bankruptcy attorney. So they were not being lenient with her because she is actually a licensed attorney and CPA. Even though her stuff is expired or suspended, she does have those credentials. She has $95,000 worth of student loans to show for a license that she is about to lose, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's y'all see, because y'all already told y'all about them GoFundMes, but it looks like we about to it ain't no update of Benny and Mills. Let me check again today. Okay, let me un momento. Let's see here. Nope, it's no case update from July 7th where they submitted the stuff to the docket. So it haven't been any update yet. So
did you want to talk about the Martell update?
I bought his documents and let me see if y'all can read them, because I don't understand what they mean, y'all. So let me see here. I know it looks like they amended his They amended his case.
Mm-hmm. Because if you're done with this, I mean, just a long story short, no one has any reason to lie on these people. I never personally met anyone. I've never personally did anything to anyone. Neither did Tay or any one of the rest of the 21 people that this crazy lady is suing, in my opinion. So,
So this
with
is
that
the
being said,
Martell thing.
I'll let you take over your show, Tay. I mean,
Okay,
the
thank you.
fraud has been exposed, and I'll drop on down and join the
All
chat.
right, thank you so much for coming up. Hey, T from TV, how you doing?
Not T from TV. Where you been?
Fucking V, bitch.
What?
Yes, them pulled up on us.
Well, tell T from TV. Most likely, Marcella's attorney is getting the motion together to drop on the docket. So this certified paperwork is going to be on the docket this week, and it is what it is.
All right. All right,
Yep.
now.
All right, later.
All right. Thank you for coming up, PBE. Y'all show PBE some love. Make sure y'all y'all subscribe to the channel and everything. Okay, it's hot out here. All right, but let's get into this Martell. Y'all want to read what Martell got going on? The delusions of his all up in this mode. Let's see what he got going on. So this is the civil case in Huntsville. The pleaded guilty. Martell Holt is the defendant. Plea adjudicated and sentencing order. Oh, maybe this is the one I can read because the other one I couldn't read it and understand. One second. Thank you, Miss Gloria, for the $25 cash app. Thank you so much. Let me get you the money song before we get into these documents, okay? Let's get into. I didn't see this one earlier. I just seen the other one.
All I really wanna see is that. I don't really need a D, I need that. All a bad bitch need is that.
Okay. Plea of guilty and adjudication of guilt comes now, and the above named defendant, represented by counsel named Shay Golden, Esquire, to withdraw all pleas previously entered herein, if any, and to offer instead a plea of guilty in this damn matter. The state, city / municipality is duly represented by Josh Graff, Esquire. The defendant has executed and filed an explanation of rights and plea of guilty. The court has verified and acknowledged the same. Before accepting the defendant's guilty plea, the court has ascertained and specifically finds that the defendant was fully advised of all applicable constitutional, statutory, and procedural rights and information, and that the defendant knowingly, intelligently or unintelligently, and voluntarily entered a plea of guilty to the offense of amended to harassing communications. So it looks like they amended it to harassing communications and took the DV off. The court therefore accepts said plea and hereby adjudicates the defendant guilty of the offense. Sentence order. The parties hereto have executed and filed a plea agreement attached hereto as Exhibit A in this case. The defendant, having been asked and having been provided an opportunity to say why a sentence should not now be imposed, and the court having considered all probative matters relative herein, including a pre-sentence report, unless same was duly waived, and having considered the plea agreement submitted upon allocution, the court hereby, let me see if I can make this a little bigger because it's kind of faded out, y'all. And I went to the doctor today so I could get my script to go get my glasses, okay? Sorry, y'all. Accepts, adopts, and ratifies the plea agreement of all parties, sentencing and defendant in accordance within and in corroborating by reference all terms and conditions of the same rendering in the court order sentence in this case. Probation is with, they don't have it with whoever. Court costs waived, accepts, adopts, and ratifies the plea agreement of the parties within the following additions, deletion, deviations, and or modifications. So they have checked here. Bail fee, $100. The bond forfeiture of 50, is this 50 cents or 0.50? I don't know. Is hereby set aside and recall the warrant. Oh, he had a warrant for his arrest. I know you in line. Further, the defendant was duly advised of the rights to appeal here within. Check. The defendant has waived his right to appeal rights. The defendant, so he checked the one that has, the defendant has waived his rights to appeal. So that means he can't bring his old motherfucking pogo stick leg ass back to this damn court talking about some he ain't plead guilty. Or appeal a fucking guilty plea. The defendant has not waived his appeal rights, so he didn't check that one. So he checked the one, so he can't come back. So done this 18th day of August 2025. Okay, wait, let me put a thing over this because, like I told y'all, I didn't see this. So let me put it over here in case some information is shown. Let me just look at the whole document to make sure. Okay. Okay, let me take this off. Okay. Plea agreement comes now. The city of Huntsville buying through its assistant city attorney and whoever attorney for the above style defendant and presents to this honorable court that after discussion and negotiation between the parties, after a full explanation of rights have been given to the defendant as evidenced by the attached explanation of rights form, and after such disclosure of information between the parties as such deemed sufficient, it is agreed in this case, subject to acceptance by this court, that 1, the defendant will enter a plea of guilty to the following charges: harassing communications, amended from DV harassing communications. 2, the assistant city attorney recommend to the court that the defendant be sentenced to the following: that the defendant be ordered to pay a fine of $300, that the defendant be ordered to pay all court costs as assessed by the clerk, the $100 bail bond fee, and any other fees owed to any court appointed attorney. Defendant knowingly and voluntarily waives the right to appeal. The assistant city attorney provides the following disclaimer to the defendant: that by entering into this plea agreement, that the prosecutor makes no representations to the defendant that the court will accept the above listed recommendation. The prosecutor has no authority to sentence or to tell the court how to sentence. The prosecutor hereby states that the defendant that the court is free to impose any sentence within the prescribed limits of the law. The prosecutor agrees only to recommend to the court the sentence listed above. What sentence? This motherfucking fine? I cannot. Explanation of rights and plea of guilty. Circuit Court. You are charged with the crime of DV third harassment and communication, which is a Class A felony. misdemeanor. The court has been informed that you desire to enter a plea of guilty to the crime of non-DV harassment communications misdemeanor offense. The sentencing range for the above crime is set below: up to 3 months imprisonment in the county jail or a fine not to exceed $500 or both. Why they ain't get his bitch ass both? This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. What do y'all think about this bullshit? So he just gets to pay the fine and that's it? After all this motherfucking time of what he been doing, even after he violating the fucking orders all the fucking times too, he just get away with a $300 fine and court costs? I am disappointed. I wanted him to, but he probably been acting right, I guess, since Mel been off the show. Because we ain't heard about him doing no other shit. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe he learned his bitch ass lesson. I don't know, but I don't appreciate this bullshit right here. And I wish they would have threw the book at him and gave him at least 1 month in jail. Of course, they all care about the money. Yep, care about the money being paid to them. Yep. T from TV, love you. That's good to see you. Yeah, it is good to see T from TV. I like when it pop up. Okay, period. But if you pay attention, we have been able to see the kids online as well as Mel, so they might have cleared that up. I said that, Astute, when I played that video of Mel. I told y'all that, like, the kids is in the live, like they come in the live and stuff like that. And before, they already knew better not to come in where she was live. If she was going live, they wasn't coming. What about the money he owes Mel? That's not in this criminal case. So we gotta look at that when they child case come up. I wonder, did they already have that going on? Was that date already? Where's Simply at? Simply, where the hell you been when we need you? Hey, black women are in the building. They should have gave some. Yes, they should have gave him some time, even if they was going to give his ass 10 days. He needed to sit down. This shit had been going on for too long. And plus, he wasted their motherfucking time because you already had pled guilty. Then you going to try to appeal to the guilty plea that you fucking entered? That shit was diabolical, and they keep letting him play with the court. Exactly. Hey, Brittany Janae, how you been? Well, he probably won't be bothering Mel due to, yeah. He probably got wind of them damn, like, oh, Jason still ain't going nowhere. Right. Like, I don't appreciate this. This is a damn mess. This is a mess. But that's all I got for y'all tonight, y'all. Y'all put whatever y'all comments down below in the comment section, and I will see y'all tomorrow, child. Okay, see what we got going on tomorrow. But we done dropped some explosive court documents today, so y'all make sure y'all check them out and show your girl some love and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.